Out here with more space engineers, and today, oh, besides killing zombies, I want to show you what we've gotten done. We've not as much as I'd like. That whole mining operation's taking a while, but that's okay. We've gone ahead and figured out what we're going to do with this area on this side. So you're going to have stairs coming in here. There will be a ladder area that comes up out of that passageway that we've been talking about. So you'll be able to come in, and we're using the half window walls, the corner walls here, to make this area sealed. There is no vent in here, so this will be a basically a dead-end pressurized, end of line type of airlock system. Not that it matters, because the entire planet's breathable anyway, but, just having it just in case. Which brings us into what's going to be kind of an armory slash power node. So we have 7 small reactors. They are all piped in via the conveyor coming through here, tagging on this one. And then we have a conveyor at either end, or conveyor junction at either end, that ties the two end units in as well. So there's 3 hard lines into the supply, which then has a line that goes back into the base. We have 2 large two large cargo containers. We have to be careful with that because we actually do have storage containers in play now. And then I have room, if I want to put 2 more, we'll actually be able to do that. But I'm thinking we're going to actually do something a little different with that. Thinking we're actually going to put assemblers in here. We're going to have those piped straight in. And we'll have a conveyor network that feeds over into the cargo system. Now, the reason I'm going to do that is eventually this is going to have a roof on it, and we're going to build a custom turret on top of it. So we're going to need the ability to pipe up to it as well. And so I want to have, basically have redundancy in the network. So we'll have one line that's going up this way and one line that goes up this way to feed our turret array. And then we're going to have, in total, 4 of these. So this is going to be the, southern hub. We're going to have a northern hub, western hub, and eastern hub. And in the middle, we're actually going to have our stronghold. Now, our stronghold is actually going to be rather nuts. In fact, I need to take those blocks out. And we are going to have this. You're going to be conveyor junction, and I want that there. And so what we'll do is we'll actually have a walkway around here. I may even have it be... I may actually have it be an actual walkway where it comes out and goes around, but you'll be able to get around this whole thing. And then it's going to come out from there. And I haven't decided yet exactly how far I want this to go. I'm thinking, I'd say originally I was saying 25 blocks. Because these areas are 11 by 11. The base of the central hub is going to be, I want to say 13 by 13. And I'll explain why that is a bit. But then it's going to actually be a little bit bigger, so it's probably going to be another 6 blocks. So in total it'll be like 19 by 19. And so I'm thinking if we do 15 here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. Alright, let's take a look and see. That should work, actually. So what I'm trying to do is build in a little bit of a kind of a safety feature. That. And then we said 19 by 19, so from here I need to take it out 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to do 9 on the other side. Like I said, I'm just going to check the scale of this really quick. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. Alright, so how's that scale looking? That should be okay, I think. And so now we're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we did what? From here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so yeah, we need to do one more. So we do one there. You're going to be a conveyor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. 9. Okay. Alright, so yeah, that is kind of what we're looking for. And what we're going to do is we're going to build the central hub first. Well, you know, we've actually got the southern node. So we'll build that, weld up all of the network on the way over to it. And then we'll have this area be built out, and then we'll repeat what we have over there for the southern node, for the east, west, and northern nodes as well. So that's going to come in. So that'll be our outer wall that needs to come in one. So you will come into there. And now we're just going to run an inner ring, because it's basically where the hallways are going to be. You come out of there. And repeat on this side. And the last side here. There we go. Alright. Now, we are going to have, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, and this should if we plan this correctly, yep, okay. That tells us we actually have a square base, which is good. Now I am going to do a bit of window dressing on it. So we'll it won't end up staying square. It'll actually get textured. We'll actually end up greebling the base of it. And so I just want to make sure that we have the actual interior areas that we're working with. Like I said, this one here is actually going to be our walkway. This will be a wall. I just don't know if we're going to have windows, which I'm thinking we're actually going to do windows in here. But like I said, I'm not quite sure how everything's going to work quite yet. But we are a little bit closer. Now, normally I would have time-lapsed a lot of this, but I wanted to talk to you about what we're doing as we're doing it, at least for the beginning piece. What I'll probably do is get this one done normally, and then do a behind-the-scenes time-lapse of when we start building out the other nodes. Okay, so now that we have that, I need... how do I want to do this? I think I want to go north-south. So if we go north-south... So basically, we have a ridiculous amount of ice and hydrogen being stored, and I want to use it. We're going to build a hellaciously large engine array out here, and I want that. It's too bad we don't have a flat 4 connector like we do for the pipe. Because see, the pipe has a 4 connector like this, so it's kind of irritating, actually. Here. See, why didn't they put the 4-way, the cross connector in for everybody else? They only put it in for the pipe. It's silly. That looks like a zombie fell in the pit. Alright, so if we do that, I think what we'll do... Oh, that's kind of annoying. I'd like for that to have... I'd like to have a variant of this where it sits like that. And it's airtight. Well, if that isn't going to work, we'll go ahead and do connector to either side. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be 1, 2. So I can get 3 on either side of it. Just kind of bigger than I want it. Alright, so I think what we'll do is take those out. So you're going to end up there, so I want one here, one there. And I think we can get away with that, right? So it's 1, 2. So you're gonna be like that. Like that. And again, we're going to do this so that we have a bunch of redundancy in the line. It's going to be space 2. So it's going to be Conveyor junction, 2 spaces. Right. 2 spaces and then alright, why is that not matching up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is the center. So we got 1 space conveyor junction, 1 space conveyor junction. Alright. Because what we're going to end up with is you there. You're there. Ah. Alright. That makes sense then. And you're not a junction. You should be piping. And you'll be a pipe. Alright, and now we're gonna rinse and repeat this a couple of times. 1, 2, 3, 5. Alright. And what do we do? 2. All right. To there. I don't think we actually do. We need to do that. No, I think we're gonna. Gonna have to split things up a bit. Okay. So we'll do conveyor here. Well, conveyor junction here. Let's take all these out. And you, sir, are going to be, yes, like that. Yeah. There. Yeah, we're going to repeat that over here. That gives us a bit of a walkway in the middle. Means we can get rid of that one. No. I screwed up. All right. So that one's there. You come out. There we go. That will come out. You get a junction. You get a junction. You get a junction. All right. And you come out of there. Flip you that way and flip you that way. Okay. So can you see where we're going with all of these. I have to go. That's gonna be a redonkulous amount of conveyors, so no. And I need steel plates for those, so let's go grab some materials. Should go over here. Turn off our light because we don't need that on right now. We'll grab some plates. Over here, let's go ahead and drop off stuff that we don't actually need. Grab those. Okay. And while I'm here, let me show you the other thing that we were working on, because that's going to take us a little while. So if you remember, we were talking about doing a storage area downstairs. We kind of built something. just a little something. All of our reactors are built. They're still not turned on. We haven't needed them yet. That will change in the near future. Let me introduce you to our cold storage. We have not one, not two, but 4 of those ridiculously oversized cargo containers. So these things take up enough room to account for 7 cargo containers, but they only have the cargo capacity of 6 containers. But the big saving grace on them is that they are only 10 PCU. So instead of having to pay 70 PCU for, or in this case 60 PCU for the same amount of storage, we're getting a pretty good deal on it. Now you do end up burning a lot more parts, obviously. But long term, yeah, it's worth it. I'm not going to complain. And so then we actually piped all this down, and right now I think we've got just ice in all of these. Yeah. So we have 68 million units of ice. Or I should say 68 million kilograms of ice times 4 in just these containers. A lot of ice. But because of the fact that we have so much ice, and we have the hydrogen field, I want to use it, and so that's what we're going to do. That's why we're building all of these engines over here. There. Awesome. So if we bring ourselves up here, where are you at, Mr. Zomzom? You look like you're over here somewhere. Where did our little zombie go? Alright, where the hell are you, dude? Oh, there you are. Wonder if we can get him. Let's see if we can get this thing. There it is. Alright. Zombie down. Okay, so yeah, that's basically what we've been working on this entire time. So here, do I really want this thing? Really trying to decide if I want to have this many conveyor junctions in. I don't really want that many junctions, but I do want this area to be airtight. Not that it really matters. Huh, I guess it doesn't really matter if it's airtight or not. You know what? The hell with it. Let's not worry about it being airtight. It's just, that's entirely too many junctions, and I really don't want to have to deal with them. Alright, so that goes there. So we'll do it this way. And repeat this. Which means you are T-junction. Your T-junction. Okay. Let's go ahead and get all of those in. And what we're going to do is in the middle, on this conveyor junction, we're going to put a bob in. And that's basically going to do all of it. So we're going to build the bob out here. And we're going to weld up the center line so that all of our supply line can come in, get to the bob, and then let Bob just weld everything else up for us. All right. So that is all of you guys. Actually, let you grab you out of there because, like I said, anytime we can get rid of conveyor junctions, it's a good day. Okay, you guys are all gonna go. Okay, and that should get us mostly fixed where we need it to be. And you are going to just basically go like so. You're the center line, so we're going to skip you. Zombies are a little crazy today, aren't they? Okay, so yes, that's all lining up where it needs to. That one didn't. Alright, and then we'll have a mirror of this on the other side. Oh. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I think we're going to go ahead and call this one here. I'm going to thank y'all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you. See, you're not even despawned yet, and your buddies are already here. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get the rest of this in. We'll get all the duplicates in. We'll get the bob installed here. Like I said, we're going to have a bob here. And I'll go ahead and weld up all of this manually. We'll just weld these conveyors all the way through. Back to here, and actually, I guess all the way out. What I may need to do then is I may run this through just so that we have a connection out here. It'll be the temporary one until we get the full system in. So I'm thinking that if we're going to do that, let's go ahead and take you out, and we'll go ahead and do that so that we can tie into it, break all of this down, and then be able to replace that. Much easier that way. Alright, so I'll work on all of that, getting it all welded up. We'll get the bob and everything online over here. And like I said, what I'll probably end up doing is yeah, there. For the other three of these defense nodes, I'll probably do those as just like a one-off build video. It'll be just like time lapse, like complete time lapse. Oh, all right. So I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks again for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun hanging out, and I think everybody's up to date on what we're planning. So we will see you back here next time for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Alright, so let's get a couple of these in here. Oh, so many of these things. This is going to be a ridiculous amount of power, and I love it.